Good morning, guys. It is May 30th, and today we are doing our first video for the day. And honestly, this was just supposed to be about Black Ops and Black Ops only for the Call of Duty franchise, but instead, I have to do it for every Call of Duty, and we're ranking them in the tier list. Um, Now, personally, it's not me ranking them, and I couldn't do it anyways because it would be biased because I probably only played half of the Call of Duties that have ever came out due to the fact that some of them just didn't draw interest to me compared to the ones that did draw interest to me. So we're about to get into this video, see what he's talking about. I'm gonna give my input, and the real reason that this is even being made is because I think it's gonna be like June 6th, sometime around June 6th or something like that. There's gonna be a trailer for the Black Ops 6 that's gonna be coming out, and I'm hoping and praying that they bringing it back to those days of the original Black Ops that were coming out before it got all futuristic on us. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I like the more natural feeling than the futuristic feeling of Call of Duty and the Black Ops and all of the stuff in the franchise. So let's get into this video and see how it turns out and see what I have to say.
We do the impossible. Rank every Call of Duty perfectly. Let's dive in. All right, first up, Modern Warfare 19. Now, this game's a little bit controversial because, you know, there's a side of people that love it and there's a side of people that hate it. But I gotta give it one thing. It felt like it was the game that brought a lot of people back to the franchise. If you remember, we had a couple down years in a row. Fortnite was kind of taking over, and then boom, MW19 comes out. And I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. There was a couple things that I didn't like about it, and that's probably...
Now, while he's explaining, I will say for my behalf, this Call of Duty, if it's the one, if it was just Call of Duty or whatever, Modern Warfare, however it was, I forgot what it was called or how it went. But I believe this the one that had definitely brought me back. Because years before that, I was not messing with Call of Duty. I think honestly, like, and let me just get this out here now. The Call of Duties that I've played, I played I want to say almost all of the original ones. So the Call of Duty 2, 3, World at War, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, hell, I think Modern Warfare. And I'm talking about the shits that was like on the Xbox 360, stuff like that. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, let me see, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I played Black Ops 3. I really didn't like it that much, but I played it. And I think a tad bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. As of the new Call of Duties, the newer Modern Warfare 2, I have not played 3. I think that may be it. If something else pops up on here, I'll let you guys know.
Probably why it's going to go down a little bit in rank. Number one, dead silence. We need to have dead silence as a perk. It's just that simple. And number two, red dots. I, for one, don't know why these ever got removed from Call of Duty, but they did. And that was what really made this game kind of play bad, because there were some maps that had some spots to hide. There were some doors. And then people would just shoot behind doors and you'd just get taken out and you go, I don't know where they're at. They did bring the mini-map back, so you got a UAV, they would show up. But I just remember back in the day, the game, the beta, launched without a mini-map. Call of Duty without a mini-map. I can't even put those words together. Luckily, they turned things around. So for me, the positives, everybody came back. It was a super popular game. Kind of re-energized the franchise a little bit, which was needing. But I think you have to mark it down a little bit just because things that made COD, it kind of got rid of it.
Alright, so from what I'm seeing as well, I also have played Call of Duty Cold War. I forgot I even had that one. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That was the original one I played. I think everybody plays some Warzone at this point, guys. So that was played. A matter of fact, I think I didn't own it I didn't own either of these, but Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty Ghosts, I think I played around on them, but I didn't own it. Give or take, I almost played every Call of Duty that's on this list. Yeah, give or take. I guess just the newer ones, like I think maybe, it's a Black Ops 5. If it's a Black Ops 6 coming out, so I didn't play that. If that is, what it's supposed to be, and Black Ops 4. I definitely, I played that like last year or the year before last, so, and I know that's like outdated at this point. Oh, Infinite Warfare, I didn't play that, so, yep, I could cross that one out. But yeah, all these other ones definitely played. Call of Duty Mobile, didn't play that.
You know what? Right. I'm going to give it a B because amazing guns as well. Grau, MP5, MP7. I would probably say B minus. So we'll probably bring it over here as time comes on. But I like that. I think that's solid. Next up, Warzone. Listen, if you've known me for a while, my bread and butter was Warzone. I started my Call of Duty content and my whole streaming career and everything on Warzone. So it's always got a special place in my heart. Verdansk, unbelievable map. Rebirth, unbelievable map. Fortune's Keep, unbelievable map. The only thing that really takes this down from being an S tier to being an A was the amount of hackers. I know we look at it with these rose-tinted glasses and we're like, Warzone was so good, but I think I'm gonna put it in A just because you got a ton of broken metas, DMR, hackers everywhere. Like, if you forgot about that, it wasn't perfect by any means. But again, it united everybody in a rough time, and overall, it was pretty amazing. But we're gonna do A. I think that's fair. Okay, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Here's where I'm at with this, and I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from. But let me start with what I like. The campaign was excellent. I thought it was a great campaign. I can't wait to play it again. We're going through all the campaigns here on YouTube. We're live streaming them, so if you want to tune in, make sure you subscribe. I did not like the overall game.
Hold on real quick, guys. This dude, Cameron, you can't be fucking serious.
I felt like it didn't differentiate itself from Black Ops 3. Like, it had the specialists, it felt the wall running, the boost jumping. Like, it didn't make that jump where you're like, this is a different game. It felt like a 2.1 version of Ops 3. But again, you may disagree, but luckily it's my tier list, so I get to choose. The campaign saves this game for me. I was playing Modern Warfare Remastered the whole entire year. I played the campaign, loved it. Multiplayer didn't click. Went back to COD 4 Remastered. That was just me. I'm gonna hover around a C and a D. I think the campaign saves it for me from being an F. Oh man, I feel bad. I think the comments are gonna roast me here, but I'm going D. Hold
on, let's see what the comments say real quick. I honestly didn't play this, like, story mode wise, none of that. Nothing hardcore. Just some here or there. So, did the comments roast him on Infinite Warfare? Let's see. Alright guys, we are not seeing nothing where it's talking about Infinite Warfare, so people really didn't care that much. So his opinion couldn't have been that bad. Yep, he's not getting roasted that bad from about the good 20, maybe near 20 comments. So let's keep it going.
I'm sorry, IW people. COD 4. Now, here's the thing with COD 4. We played it again recently, Modern Warfare Remastered, and I'm not gonna lie, like, it held up. There was a couple things that were a little wonky. Frag ×3 and all that stuff. Juggernaut, M16, one bullet. They were not the best, but again, I'm looking at it from the perspective of...
Now, I didn't play the remastered version, but COD 4 in general, Modern Warfare, that was like the first Call of Duty that I technically really had. And then after that, I went backwards and got like the 3s, the 2s, the Call of Duties and shit to see what that was like, the Road at War. And then I moved forward with the Black Ops, and next thing you know, the Modern Warfare 2. So that was in the zone of it was the first one I really had. So I'm not gonna say it was a bad game because it was my first one, and it brought me into Call of Duty. So
what this game did, and I have to put it in an A. Think about this: camos, the camo grind, Red Tiger, the Gold Deagle. You were grinding that. You had kill streaks for the first time in a Call of Duty. The maps were awesome, like voting to skip and all that. And there's prestiging was in this game that wasn't in a previous COD. So thinking about that, it almost feels like it should be an S for what it did. But there's some things when you go back and play it, it's like, yeah, this wouldn't fly today. I think you put it at an A. You might put it at an A plus. But COD 4, man, I mean, listen, if you didn't get to experience COD 4, I'm sorry. Go back and play the campaign too, because that was so fun. Call of Duty 3. Listen, I played it. This is an older game for a lot of you. Probably never even played this game. I'm probably going to put it at a D. It was fun. It wasn't the greatest. COD 2, in my opinion, is better. Even COD 1's probably better. Campaign was fun. Multiplayer, it was okay. It was an okay game. Modern Warfare 3, not the new one, the old one. Again, this is where my opinions get a little controversial, but I want to prove a point to you guys. There's some of you in the comments and watching this video that you think MW3 is one of the best Call of Duties of all time. That is a great opinion for yourself. I'm glad you have that opinion. Back in the day, people were arguing that Modern Warfare 3 was just a DLC of Modern Warfare 2. But guess what? You ignored it because you had fun. And guess what? It's the same thing with these current games as well. And we'll go into that later, but just because people claim it to be a DLC and they don't want you to have fun, you can have fun anyway. So Modern Warfare 3 for me, I'm gonna put it in the B tier. I know, listen. So yeah, I like this game. I ended up going back to Black Ops 1, truthfully, but again, what I did play when I played the campaign was great in the face-off mode. Unbelievable. 1v1, 2v2, 3v3. Literally the most fun I've ever had sometimes in those moments of playing those games against two random people. Me and my brother would play against two other people that were probably friends or brothers, and it was so fun. Also, Infection. I know you wanted me to say it. It was fun. It was fun. Call of Duty Mobile. I'm so sorry, guys. We're going to make this short and sweet. I've never played it. Will I play it? You know what? I want you to comment down below if I should play COD Mobile for a video. Because if I get enough comments, I'll do it. Okay, Advanced Warfare. Unpopular opinion. I know it is. Because some of you comment on my stuff saying Advanced Warfare is terrible. Guess what? I loved it. Here's the thing. I love jetpacks. I'm a jetpack kid at heart. When Call of Duty needed a switch up, I felt like this was the perfect time. Yes, the movement was very herky-jerky. It wasn't for some of you, but for me, it created that skill gap that I fell in love with. The maps, I remember some of the maps on Advanced Warfare. I love them. And by the way, Dr. Disrespect did a bunch of them, so maybe there's a connection there. The only thing, feel like I should probably bump...
See, now this when that futuristic stuff was coming into play, and I don't know, it's not me, but clearly it's him, so it is what it is.
Up it to a B solely because of one thing. Actually, two things, now that I remember it. One, this was the first Call of Duty that had a very, very strict skill-based matchmaking. I don't know why, but this was the first one. It felt like ranked play was the same as pub match. Maybe it was the jetpacks, maybe it was only sweaty players playing the game, but that really hurt the experience for me. And two, anytime there is pay-to-win weapons, it should always make the game lose a rank. AL-27, ASM-1 were the most popular weapons in the game, and they were the most powerful, and you can only get them in supply drops. My controversial opinion, Advanced Warfare would be an A, but unfortunately, I have to bump it down to a B because of those two things. Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, this game has a bunch of people that absolutely love it. If you didn't experience the Golden Age, like myself, where I started in COD 1, COD 2, and you got to experience COD 4 through Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, I think you may like this game, and that's fine, but I don't think overall it's a good game. I think the multiplayer was lacking. I think they were trying to copy Battlefield. They had these huge maps in that game. I'm still trying to find somebody on Stonehaven in 2023. I can't find it. So they were starting to copy people. This is where it started. They were copying Battlefield. They introduced like the environments that moved around. I remember on one of the maps, like the tree fell down In the one map, the gas station blew up. And again, that to me is not Call of Duty. That's Battlefield at that point. So they were trying to be something that they weren't. I think the campaign was pretty solid. I can't wait to play it again because it's been a while. I need a refresher. But I will say, what puts it at a C for me, the S&D on this game was unbelievable. I love the Blitz mode. And it really did.
Now, I can't speak for Ghost that much because that was another one where it's like I played it here, nor there, you know, so it's kind of
Get me into competitive COD, which I now work for Boston Breach, which is a CDL team. It did open up the realm of competitive gaming for me, so it would be lower, but I bumped it up for a C. Sorry. Black Ops 2. This shouldn't take long. I mean, if you...
S tier for sure. S tier for sure. Right, what's that? You.
You don't have Black Ops 2 in an S. You need to go talk to somebody because this is one of my favorite games of all time. Single player, unbelievable. Perfect. Multiplayer, perfect. Zombies, perfect. I don't have any complaints. And the multi-story thing that Black Ops 2 had where you could kind of choose different directions on where to take the story. You didn't have to do certain things. You could take a different path. That was awesome to me. Buried is one of my favorite zombies of all time. And multiplayer, they had league play. Still trying to recreate Black Ops 2. Where hopefully it's coming back in 2025. The rumor has it the maps are back. Shout out Treyarch, man. They really are the goats. It's not even a question at this point. Modern Warfare 2, I'm gonna be sick, okay? Let's just get right into this. I'm sorry, okay? I know some of you guys think I'm harsh on this. Still trying to recreate perfect. I don't have... this shouldn't take long. Lower, but I bumped it up for a C. Sorry. Black Ops 2...
Right, so we heard everything you had to say. I had to rewind it for you guys. Honestly, it was really Black Ops 1, but Black Ops 2 definitely have a part in it as well, where it was like the golden / glory days of Call of Duty in general. Like, for me, per se. Just like he can, have, you know, you guys own opinions on different Call of Duties and everything. Mine specifically... the Black Ops 1 and 2 were like the most top tier of the Call of Duties. It was just like, I don't know, like the nuke towns that may go down in history as one of the greatest maps. For a small map, let's say that for a small map. I mean, literally, like, it brought all the Call of Duty players together to want to have tournaments, to family and friend events and stuff like that, sleepovers at your house. I mean, having little, I don't know if y'all had sleepovers in the backyard and stuff, and you were able to, like, set up the game outside in the backyard where, you know, you wouldn't get yourself in no harm or nothing like that because it was gated off in the backyard and you and your homies in the backyard playing. Like, those are the things that I did, you know, back when I was like a kid and teenager in the Call of Duty days of the Black Ops 1 and 2. I was a teenager. So Black Ops 1 and 2, like, we were kicking it like that, like hardcore tournaments, everyday tournaments, back and forth. Who's the best Call of Duty player? Just, you know, having debates and stuff about it. So I'm going to let this play again on what he said, but these, yeah. Call of Duty Black Ops 1, I'm not going to be surprised if he put that in the S tier as well. But yeah, for me, I would definitely put Black Ops 1 and 2 in the S tier.
If you don't have Black Ops 2 in an S, you need to go talk to somebody because this is one of my favorite games of all time. Single player, unbelievable. Perfect. Multiplayer, perfect. Zombies, perfect. I don't have any complaints. And the multi-story thing that Black Ops 2 had where you could kind of choose different directions on where to take the story. You didn't have to do certain things. You could take a different path. That was awesome to me. Buried is one of my favorite zombies of all time. And multiplayer, they had league play. Still trying to recreate Black Ops 2. Where hopefully it's coming back in 2025. The rumor has it the maps are back. Shout out Treyarch, man. They really are the goats. It's not even a question at this point. Modern Warfare 2, I'm gonna be sick, okay? Let's just get right into this. I'm sorry, okay? I know some of you guys think I'm harsh on this game. It's the worst Call of Duty I've ever played in my entire life. I feel like I've backed this up multiple times, but everything that they did with Modern Warfare 19, the progress they made, the people that they brought back, the decisions they made with the gun mechanics and the sound design and everything around it, the fluidity of the movement, they threw it all in the garbage can. Felt like to me that they just forgot how to make a game. Infinity Ward, they had some sort of vision. It was the worst vision I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even think I'm being harsh at being an F. If I could put it at an F minus, like, I would. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I don't get along with Infinity Ward lately.
Now, that's his opinion. Now, I will say, this was the, latest Call of Duty out of the newer ones that I played. I didn't play the Modern Warfare 3, the newest one. I got a lot of homies and stuff who be on that heavily. Not me, only because I feel like it came out too quick. In my eyes, that's the only reason. So I never played the gameplay, so I'm not knocking it or anything. I don't know anything about it, but I just feel like it came out too quick while I was playing Modern Warfare 2. And if Modern Warfare 2 is a remastered version of the other Modern Warfare 2, I barely remember the older Modern Warfare 2. Yes, I do. The older Modern Warfare 2 was giving. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was giving. And so if I were to compare it to this one, I had more fun with the one back then than this one. But I don't know. The times have changed. So when it comes to comparing the different things that you can get out of the new one and then the old one, the times have changed. So it's kind of unfair kind of advantage and disadvantage for both. That's the best way I could say it. Where would I put it on the tier list? I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a C or something. Pretty much wherever I will put this new one, I will put the old one a grade above it, at least. That's how I'm saying. Wherever it went.
I don't think a lot of you do either. At this point, they're gonna have a little break, so I think it's needed. Warzone 2. I'm not even gonna take long on this. It's the same story. Everything they did with Warzone 1 and Modern Warfare 19, they threw it in the trash in Warzone 2, tried to make the game for a DMZ crowd. That's not Call of Duty. No. Just no. World War 2. Now, this game is... There's a lot of controversial takes on here. This one, I have a video, the most hated Call of Duty, which is doing really well. Thank you for the support on that video. This game had the worst possible launch you could ever have. And unfortunately, that killed it. There was two things going on. Bad launch and Fortnite. Fortnite came out the same time, was dominating. Then they put out this bland World War II shooter that was trying to be so realistic to the time period. I don't even think you could sprint, unlimited sprint right away. I think they added that in a later patch, but they unfortunately botched the opener. If they would have done the game how it was in the mid-season update where they swapped everything. They got rid of the higher-ups, I think it was Condry and Schofield or something like that. They just completely redid it. They made it fun. They made it better to look at with the DLC maps. The guns were crazy. The outfits were crazy. So, it's one of those things where if it would have released at the right time like that, people are looking at it way different. So, I'm going to go C. It's a C plus for me, almost a B minus because...
Now, I was never a World War fan, so... I never even played it either, so that would have been in my never played. So it would have been not a lot. It would have been a good amount that probably would have hit the F or never played, just due to the fact that I either never played it or it was here nor there where I really didn't give it too much gameplay.
Because the game at the end of its life cycle was good. It was a good game. The problem is Call of Duty's a 1-year game. It's too late. COD 2. Now, this is a great game. It still holds up.
And that's a problem. I feel like that is a problem with the Call of Duties. They are 1-year games. They don't give it enough time to... And I guess it depends on the series as well. Whether if it's Modern Warfare, the World at Wars, Cold Wars, Black Ops... I don't know. Black Ops might actually be given sometime. So let me take that back. But when it comes to specific Call of Duties that always drop one year, then the next one come out the next year, and the next year, they don't give it enough time to like really get any good development and give players that want to see some changes, good changes. So
I played it the other day. I played a little bit of the campaign. The multiplayer people are still playing today. It introduced like some quick scoping scene back in the day. I'll probably put it at C. This was one of my first games I played with my buddy. He got an Xbox 360 for Christmas. The game launched with the 360, so we played it right away. We played 1v1 in his basement, split screen, and it unlocked something in me where I was like, I gotta play more FPS games. So I'm gonna give it a C. It doesn't hold up today, not as much as you would have liked. There was no sprinting back then, which is kind of crazy, but again, these early CODs are what started everything, got it going, so you got to give it some love. Black Ops 4, this one's tough because like I said, I'm a Treyarch fanboy, and unfortunately for me, this game just did not hit. The multiplayer, I was kind of over the specialist from Black Ops 3. There's no campaign. There was a lot of pay-to-win stuff with these crates that they fixed, again, too late, a year later. Blackout was nice. I would have liked to seen them done a little bit more on Blackout. Kind of give us a Blackout 2. I know they were supposed to, but unfortunately they didn't. I'm going to put it at a C-. I'm going to put it towards the end here. I was playing more Fortnite at this time. I'm a COD guy at heart, so I was still playing the game. Just it didn't grab me. It didn't grab me like I wanted it to. I don't know. Something about Black Ops 4 just missed the mark for me. But now Black Ops 1. I don't even want you to argue in the comments because you can't. Again, just like Black Ops 2, great campaign, amazing campaign. What do the numbers mean, Mason? Multiplayer, amazing. Amazing. Some of the best maps of all time. Nuketown, Firing Range, Summit. We still play these today. WMD. I could go on forever. Zombies. I mean, can we talk about Circle in the Stage? Can we talk about it for a second? If you didn't enjoy that, what are you doing? You know? Everything was perfect. The little Easter eggs in the game, getting out of the chair, just ingrained in my brain. The theme, the music of this game, it was giving. Overall, it's up there with Black Ops 2 for me. Now here's your next controversial opinion, and you're gonna love this one. Black Ops 3. It's an S tier. Okay? I love this game. Again, I'm a jetpacker. I have Advanced Warfare. I told you previously. I almost had it in A. A couple things set it back.
I won't lie. I was playing this a lot. Let me see. This was back 2015. I was playing this one a lot in 2015, so that was 9 years ago. And I definitely made it very far. Like, I mean, I'm talking about prestiging and all. Like, I remember, like, when I didn't care for it, there would be times where, like, I would let one of my homies borrow it, and I'd just go over his house to play it if I needed to, and we'd be on there all day, all night, just playing the shit out of this. So, I don't know if I'll give it an S tier, but it's definitely around A or S for me. Clearly, he threw it in the S tier, but for me, I'd give it an A or an S for sure.
This game, I played this game. This might be my most played Call of Duty ever. I don't know how. I don't know why. The multiplayer on this game, it was just amazing. I literally don't know how to describe it. The colorfulness of this game, the levels on this game, the weapons in this game. I can just remember the VMP, the CUDA. I mean, it was just so good. And for zombies, most consider Black Ops 3 to have the best zombies in the franchise. Campaign, listen, train go boom. You know, that's all I can say for that, you know? It's an S. Call of Duty World at War. I'm staying with the theme here, people. What are you going to do about it? I'm a Treyarch fanboy. I'm showing you my cards. Call of Duty World at War. It's simple. The first COD that I bought with my own money, yes, I'm old. It's the same story. Campaign amazing. Multiplayer amazing. And guess what?
Now, I will say this was like one of my first ones that I had for sure, and I can't give it no S tier. I'll probably give it an A or a B, only because it was one of the first ones that I played, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I forgot if it introduced, and I'm going to let him say it if it did, because I don't want to butcher it and fuck it up, but the story mode, from what I remember playing, it was giving. It was giving for me. It was difficult too, because I played it on a harder difficulty, so yeah.
My favorite in the entire series for sure. It's simple. It's just simple. It's a very easy game. The simplicity of this game was amazing. The setting was amazing. Again, going back to music, tone, everything about it was great. The Easter egg at the end when you beat the campaign, you got thrown into zombies.
Yep. There we go. That's all I was waiting on. The zombies. I think it introduced some zombies, so yeah.
We'll never forget that. Cold War. Controversial take. Some people love it, some people hate it.
I'd get that like a B or a C. It looked like that's where he hovering around. We about to see.
I'm probably in the C tier. I was so used to Modern Warfare 19 movement, I could not get used to their movement. I love the TTK in the game. This game had it out for him. It was made during the pandemic. You're doing stuff at home. The actors were doing voice lines at home and CGI. The game had like 10 months to be made. I'm not gonna penalize these guys for that. I think if this game would have had a 2-year development cycle, it probably could have been one of the better Call of Duties. Want to replay this campaign because it's been a while, but I do remember having a pretty solid campaign. Multiplayer, again, it got better near the end when they started pumping content out. Zombies was decent, but again, it's just that like it was just
battery low.
Oh shit.
Kind of doing Modern Warfare 19 a Warzone. So honestly, this one didn't get a fair shake, but I gotta put it at C. Call of Duty 1. I'm just gonna put it at D. Nothing against COD 1. Modern Warfare 2. I love the troll people. I do. I love the troll people. I always say it's the most overrated game of all time. It's not. It's a great game. The multiplayer, single player was great.
Now, I definitely could say for multiplayer, this was another one of those where back in the day, me and the homies, we'd be in the garage, the backyard, on the porch, wherever we could play it. Having those competitions. Now I had it, but mine was all scratched up, so it wouldn't play right. So I didn't get the good experience. But when I played it with like my homies and stuff, they were definitely better than me due to that fact. I didn't get to play it as much, but when I did get to play it, it was fun. So, it's definitely around the B, A, or a. I don't know about it. I can't give it an S only because I didn't own it to play it that much.
I do wish there would have been zombies, but obviously that's a different studio and they were doing Spec Ops. But if it had zombies, it would have been probably my favorite game of all time back in the day. Multiplayer, running around, Commando Pro, knifing like I'm an absolute freak of nature. Some of the most fun I've ever had. The maps are amazing. I love playing them in the current state. And the campaign, I mean, come on. I mean, it's modern.
All right, so I'll see the last 3. I'm not even about to like drag this one out. Warzone probably gonna have to go at A or a S, and I wasn't that good at it, but I definitely know for a fact that it was a good game. I just wasn't personally that good at it. I don't know why, and I was better at the multiplayer, but it was cool. Modern Warfare 3, I had never played it, so that would have hit never played. Vanguard, I never played it, so it would have went there as well. So, with that being said, I'm not about to drag this video out. Like I said, we're about to watch this new Black Ops 6. I don't know if it's a trailer or like whatever it's supposed to be, and then that's how we're gonna end this. And we're gonna watch the Call of Duty version of it. I was gonna do Xbox, but they might just have some little extra seconds of who knows what. So.
We're recording. Truth is, your whole life is a lie. You wanted peace, so we hit the war, and now it rages on in the shadows.
Behind closed doors, where we hide the world's secrets.
While we build your trust, the world falls apart around you. If you weren't so distracted, you'd realize
Nothing is what it seems. But if it's truth you seek,
Hold on, they throwing out. They gotta be throwing out some Easter egg type of. Okay, so boom, they giving out a if y'all can see that, they giving out a damn, what you call them things on the map? Like a longitude, latitude type of thing on the map, like a precise location, I should say. Oh shit, damn, y'all see that? It popped up so quick. Hold on. They don't want us to see that. What the fuck? Hold on. What did that? Bro, you gotta be super quick. Oh, yep. So, yeah, they just threw it up on here again. If y'all can see that, it's kind of faded.
But if it's truth you seek,
They throwing up a whole lot of shit. And I want to kind of try to break it down. What that say? Truth lies. That's what that says. Let's hope that Call of Duty bring it back on some like it hit type of shit. Looking at this, I don't know, it's kinda, I wanna say it gives off like a Black Ops 1 or 2 vibe. I don't know. We'll see though. We'll see. Other than that though, this is a long ass video. I already gotta do some trimming. So, well actually the trimming already gonna be done at this point. So, with that being said, yeah. That's all the Call of Duty's ranked in the tier list. And then that's the new trailer for Black Ops 6. Hopefully, you know, Call of Duty, for those who are not reeled in currently, like me, hopefully it reels us back in and like gets everybody on it heavily. And it's already a huge fan base regardless, but you know, those who are not like reeled in and into what's out right now, hopefully that reels us all in. Other than that though, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, turn on your post notification bell, and comment anything that you would want to see me do video wise based off of the videos that I upload on my channel. Benzy out.